There are moments in life when everything looks the same house, the same body, the same name, yet something feels undeniably different. People react to you in new ways, situations seem slightly off, and even time flows differently. You're not losing your mind. Nothing you've lived was random. Everything was preparing you for this moment. In this video, you'll understand the subtle, yet powerful signs that reveal a dimensional shift, a leap in consciousness that completely transforms how reality responds to you. Together, we'll explore what truly happens when your frequency changes, and how the outer world begins to reorganize itself to reflect your new self. When the universe confirms this transition, the first signs are almost imperceptible, small glitches in the matrix. People who were once constants in your life disappear without explanation. Doors that were shut suddenly open, and even your memory seems to rewrite itself. It's as if your soul crossed an invisible portal. This shift isn't physical, it's vibrational. You don't move through space, but through frequency. And when that happens, coincidences intensify, repeating numbers appear everywhere, and synchronicities become your new normal. But what triggers this dimensional change? It happens when there's a true alignment between thought, emotion, and purpose. For a long time, you may have vibrated in patterns of fear, guilt, or resistance. As you begin to release those frequencies, your vibration rises, and you start attracting a new line of reality. The universe responds mathematically. Every vibration creates a matching version of reality. At that moment, events stop being random and start becoming direct responses to your consciousness. You begin to realize you're not a victim of circumstance, but a co-creator of an ever-moving field. One of the strongest indicators of this change is time itself. It starts behaving differently. Days pass faster, hours seem to dissolve, and things that used to take months unfold within days. This happens because, when you shift dimensions, you also change your relationship with time. Your awareness moves from linear time to quantum time, where past, present, and future coexist simultaneously. Suddenly, what you once wished for in the future starts manifesting now, because the present moment has become your point of power. Another confirmation comes through your emotions. When you move into a new dimension, old wounds lose their intensity. Situations that once deeply hurt you now feel neutral, almost irrelevant. You become more of an observer and less reactive. This neutrality isn't indifference, it's vibrational maturity. It's the wisdom of knowing that everything is part of a greater flow of learning. Inner peace becomes your new normal, and even in chaos, you sense a quiet stability that comes from within. But there's something even more mysterious, the mirror of relationships. When your frequency shifts, people vibrating differently begin to drift away naturally. It's as if parallel universes are separating, each following its own path of expansion. At first, this may hurt, but it's a sign that your soul is repositioning itself. At the same time, new people appear, bringing deeper conversations, unexpected alignments, and synchronicities that confirm you're on the right path. Another undeniable sign is the constant feeling of déjà vu, as if you're reliving a scene that already happened, but with slight variations. This sensation is a clue that you've accessed an alternate timeline of your own destiny. When that occurs, it means that previous versions of you still exist in parallel dimensions, but your main consciousness has migrated to a higher vibration. Déjà vu is the echo between those timelines. However, not every dimensional shift feels smooth. Often it brings confusion, fatigue, or even loss of reference. That's because your physical body must recalibrate to the new frequency. You may feel unusually tired, experience heart palpitations, memory lapses, or sudden emotional waves. These symptoms are part of a system upgrade. The universe is reprogramming you to operate with a new energetic code. When this happens, the best thing to do is to trust, breathe, and allow. Resistance creates pain. Acceptance brings rebirth. And perhaps the most beautiful sign of all, the sensation of lightness. When you truly move into a new dimension, there's a radiant clarity in everything. Colors appear more vivid, nature feels more alive, and silence gains a new sound. You experience a communion with life that needs no explanation. It's the moment when the universe silently confirms, you have crossed the veil. If you've been noticing these signs, synchronicities, time shifts, ease, detachment, or sudden life changes, it's possible the universe is telling you, you have changed dimensions. Now, your challenge is to remain in this higher frequency without falling back into old patterns. Protect your energy, meditate often, choose elevated thoughts, and keep your heart open. Before you go, remember, the universe always mirrors your inner state. You're not just living a reality, you're creating one. If this video resonated with you, share it with someone who may also be experiencing this awakening, and subscribe to the channel to continue this journey of consciousness. Because the more awakened we become, the faster humanity moves together into the next dimension.